Everything I wish I had the chance to say before. I am autistic. I know I don't smile when I answer the door, and I know I'm just meant to wave and say hello. Sometimes the thoughts just tumble out of my mouth because I have no way of filtering them out. Sometimes what I mean gets stuck inside my head because my brain can't quite work out what I'm feeling. I forget to say please and thank you, and may you need some help with that. Sharing doesn't come naturally to me, or being polite. People call me bossy and rude and blunt, but I promise I'm not. I'm just different to you. It feels like you all got a rule book of life at birth and I never got one. You all know some secret language that I wasn't told, playing a game that I'm guessing the rules of. Social cues, eye contact, gestures and small talk. How can you do these things so naturally without thinking, like waving and smiling while talking and moving all at the same time? I can smile at you or wave, but don't ask me to do both at once. There are so many things I don't understand that you seem to. Like, why are people so loud? Why do you clap at theatres? Why do people like to share? How can you fake liking a present that you really hate? How can you not cut the labels out of your clothes? Your sense of right or wrong is just so confusing. There always has to be some in between. To me, it is simple. Right or wrong, yes or no, black or white. No in between. You speak a different language that I don't quite understand, where you can say one thing out loud but mean another entirely. Am I meant to pick up that your eye roll was you telling me I was in the way, or that silent glare meant I was talking too much? If you mean something, then just say it. Then there's masking. Is my whole life a play that I've just made up? Who am I without a mask? Would you even like me if you saw the real me? I'm too quirky, too honest, too weird, too strange. I like patterns and orders and things to have a place. I have a tiara collection and I love it a lot. I like details and notice small changes. I like Percy Jackson books and could tell you everything about them. I like talking deeply about things that interest me for hours on end. I like flapping my hands when I'm happy, and I don't seem to experience excitement the same way as you. Sometimes I don't miss people when they're gone, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. Sometimes I really want to do something, but my brain just cannot. I lack volume control and I'm told I'm too much. I hate loud noises, but then I like them when I make them. I want order and routine, but then I'm also complete chaos. I'm confusing and strange and hyper aware of these things, and I really struggle more than you think. I don't want people to call me childish because I find joy in small things, like seeing Old MacDonald had a farm, twinkling lights, animal noises, or small shiny things. I love jumping when I'm happy and rocking when I'm sad, and that isn't babyish or silly, it's just how I work. I'm really good at pretending I'm someone I'm not. A put-together girl who's always on top. But I'm tired of pretending that I understand this world. I want to be honest and true to me, but what if I let everyone down if I stop pretending? Sometimes I can't help but wonder, are neurodiverse people worth it? We are confusing and can be a pain and can make people hurt accidentally. The world says they are accepting, but how come I still feel like I'm not enough? You like neurodiverse people who are easy and calm. You really don't want all of us, you want us with a mask so we are acceptable and fit into your society. Are we really valued without discrimination or hatred? We try to be stopped, limited. We have things spoken over us our whole life. Bossy, picky, fussy eater, overconfident or too quiet. We are told what we can or can't do. When are we going to be given the chance to decide for ourselves what we want? We don't need to be fixed or babied or pitied. I am autistic, and that is just me. We don't want to be healed or changed. We want to be accepted. I just listed all the things I struggle with because we tend to focus on the negatives. But what if I tell you I love being autistic? Autism can make things difficult, sure, but finding out I'm autistic just made sense and gave me freedom, and it's amazing sometimes. I get to experience this world in a way that you don't. I get to notice small details that others might miss. I love to get lost deep in special interests, feeling the electricity of researching something I love. I can tell you in great detail all about historical sewing methods, recite the periodic table to you and all the kings and queens of Great Britain, and I can tell you everything there is to know about Hamilton the American musical. I can get lost in a world I've created in my head, and I seem to think of solutions to problems that others might miss. I wouldn't change that for any of the world. Different is good. We need different in this world. Otherwise, it would just be boring. We need to be more accepting and more diverse, stop stereotyping what we think autism looks like, and stop treating autistic people like we are less than everyone else. I've spent nearly 20 years of my life pretending I'm neurotypical for fear of judgment, but today I say enough is enough. I'm not weird or broken or a burden. I don't need you to try and tell me why I'm autistic or offer me a solution. I just need you to accept me as I am. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made by a creator who knows what he is doing, and me being autistic is not a mistake. I am autistic, and I am proud of that. Lastly, my final thing to say, the girl out there who's like me, who feels like she needs to hide herself under a guise of being high achieving, who feels like she doesn't know who she is, I just want to say, I see you, and you are not alone. And I promise you, you are not weird or broken or need to be fixed. You are amazing, and you are perfectly and wonderfully you.